Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I have another tour. This time it's on my Skyblock on Valiant. So, it's a pretty big place. I mean, if we look at the top islands, I'm right up there, number 1. So, yeah, it's pretty big. So I'm just gonna show you around, teach you some good strategies and stuff for Skyblock, and yeah. So, first off, this right here was the beginning island, so if, somewhere around here was the obsidian. I don't know where at the moment, but it's somewhere in there. So right about here was where it started. This is the center. And it expanded from there. This is a farm, as you can probably tell. Sugarcane, carrots, potatoes, we got wheat, and we have more wheat over here. Now, why do we have so much wheat? Well, we use this wheat for this cow farm. Now, I finally learned how to make a pretty good cow farm. This one works extremely well. Only once in a while do the babies ever catch fire. So you just stuff your cows up here, you feed them a ton, they make some babies, and the way it's designed, so you have 2 blocks wide. On this block here, right there, there's water. The stream goes down there. Then it's stopped by a sign, which you can't really see. There it is, in the top corner right there. Then there's another sign to stop this lava, and a sign there for some reason. Oh yeah, to make sure that the babies don't die. Probably a good idea to put a sign there. And then there's a block right above the lava so that they don't just fall right in and die. Instead, they hit the block and fall down. And then they just gather under there, and when they grow up, you get so much steak. Like, you get... One point I got, like, a stack in one death cycle, so... here we have a mob grinder. Pretty simple. Pretty small, actually. It's basically just a tiny little box with some trap doors so that it tricks them into falling in. Just like that. Pretty simple. It's not one of those fancy ones with the water and stuff. Works pretty well. Here we have all the chests for the mob farm. Now, you can actually upgrade this one here. Kind of an upgrade. So, you can put a checkerboard of slabs, and that will actually stop some of the mobs from dying. Then they fall into the holes, so they're trapped there, and then you can just kind of walk around until you hit a creeper. Pretty good. You get so many music discs. I mean, look at this chest. Here we have another portal. We got it from completing a challenge. Over here is a chest system we're starting to work on. Didn't really do much yet with it, but we're planning to do some more with it. Also furnaces and stuff over there. So, let's go over to the house, one of the first builds. Here we have the builder. Now, he used to be made out of only cobblestone, but then I turned his body into melons, I gave him a pumpkin mouth, and then his hammer turned into sponges. And then he got lapis wings and then ladder cuffs. I don't even know what happened. Over here we have a simple tree farm. Here are melon and pumpkins. Cactus over here. Automatic cactus farm. This over here was supposed to be an automatic chicken farm. It does not work too well because I didn't have any hoppers at the time. But luckily we did recently get some hoppers, so I might be able to fix that. So inside the house anyways, we have my dog, normally. He's over there for some reason. And my cat, which I just recently got. So, something that you can do with these Skyblocks is that you can change the biome. So if you just change it to jungle, you can actually spawn ocelots. So that's fun. Oh, what happened here? Oh no. Talia got shot by a skeleton. Anyways, over here we have a nice little crafting station. We got some head summer challenge. Pretty simple one. Jukebox over here with no music discs in it. That used to contain every music disc in the game until I had to use it for one of the challenges. So I keep mentioning these challenges. Basically, you have all these different challenges for stuff that you have to do. So you have like craft 32 cactus green dyes, or get to island level 10. And they go up in tiers. So you have a tier 2 thing with harder stuff, tier 3 with even more. You get like ender pearl stuff. Tier 4 with like beacons and stuff, iron golems, villagers. Yeah. So right now I'm on the 4th tier. I'm going on the 5th as soon as it rains. Just need some snow. Then I'll be able to finally get to the next tier. Anyways, over here we have a mushroom farm. One of the mushroom farms. The other one, the one that I used more, is where the cow farm now is. You see that piece of dirt and that platform? Well, used to just kind of bone meal mushrooms until they became giant. On the house we have cocoa bean farm. What else? Over here is one of my friend's chests, iFrosty. Well, he changed his name to iToasty now, but we still call him Frosty. Here is the fishing pond, very tiny fishing pond, which right now is frozen because I'm still waiting for it to snow, for a snow golem. Here is the island warp. So if you do /island warp in Minecraft, this is where you end up. There's a creeper over there. Better be careful. So you got a enchanted table. Over here you got this donation chest where stuff just ends up in here. We got some melon seeds and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Anvil. Let me close that up though so people don't grief or anything. Now people mostly can't grief, but if they bring a creeper over there, like that one over there, then rip. So, you know what I forgot to mention? Also, up here, we got a beacon. So, we have another portal. I actually got 2 weather skulls the first time I went in there with a stone sword. And then the 3rd one, it took me so long to get. But I eventually got it. We made an automatic weather farm, basically the suffocation trick, where you just put a block on it, you summon it sideways, start suffocating in a block hit. The explosion does not work, it doesn't break anything, can't hit you, so you just hit it with a sword, and it's dead. Over here we have some pigs, we have some cows, most of them were over there. We have a sheep over here for some wool, chickens for eggs, of course. Now I have to get out of there. Down at the end here, we actually have villagers. Now, how did we get villagers? Well, yeah. Thank you, Talia, for explaining exactly how I got villagers. I cured zombie villagers from the mob farm. So, the mob farm, when you set it so that, yeah, let me... Don't know why I have particles on. When you set it for the music discs, villager zombies actually will sometimes stay, and then you can cure them. I only had to cure 2. I made this little breeder. It's not automatic or anything, you just kind of throw food at them. And then down here is the trash chute, which is basically just the iron golem farm without any water down there, so they just instantly die. Now, we'll be seeing that in a second. Is that it for the top level? Oh, no. Haven't talked about up here. So, up here is a tree and some nether wart. Pretty nice. Good for potions. Yeah. And there's a skelly stuck in the mushrooms. So, let's go down to the lower level. Oh wait, before I do that, let me show you my cobble gen. It's a piston one in the ground. So if you want to see how to actually make it, I watched a tutorial for it. It's pretty simple. You just have lava in the middle block there. I could probably go ahead and do that. As you can see, there's lava in the center. 4 things. The 4 water, that's what I'm trying to say. And then a clock running just to shoot the pistons. So blocks can only be pushed, pistons can only push 12 blocks. So once it hits 12 all the way at the top there, then it stops. So right here we have a water chute going down to the lower levels of the island. So let's just jump down it. Looks like I'm gonna die. Nope. You just kind of want to jump in there. So this water chute, I could replace with a ladder, but the reason I actually keep it is because it also doubles as a squid farm. Sometimes you just kind of find ink sacs lying around on the ground. So that's why I keep that. So down here was originally made for slime spawning because it's at Y39 slime spawn 40 and below. So I needed to get some slimes. Which we do actually get lots of slimes now. Don't have any slime balls on me, but trust me, there's tons. So why is this a forest? Well, the way to keep the island level up is you have to build. So I just made a ton of trees. It worked pretty well. Now I have a nice forest down here. It's pretty nice. Win-win, I think. Right here is the newly implemented iron farm that I just finished today as of recording this. It's the NIMS design? I'm pretty sure it's NIMS. So this is where the trash chute leads. Goes all the way down into this glass case, the glass pod. The iron golems, there's 10 villagers in there. And this is a mock village, so it thinks it's a village. The iron golems think that they are supposed to spawn, so they spawn around in the center of the village, about. So anywhere on this platform, basically. Although they can do it a little bit out, so that's why I have to put glass here. In fact, that probably shouldn't even be there. But it's a double layer, as you can see down there. The iron golems fall into the hole, go into this lava over here, and drop iron. As right here, you can see in my inventory. Just recently collected some. Now, right here we have the gigantic square of clay. Oh, there's a slime. Gigantic cube of clay. So why do I have that? Well, because this gives me like so much clay, and I was just like, oh hey, I'm just gonna make a giant cube out of this. Oh, hi Mr. Slime. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's just, there we go. Had to interrupt me. Well, at least now I can show people that slime spawn down here. So thank you for that. Now, the only problem with slimes and Y40 or below is that they only spawn in certain chunks. Luckily, I managed to hit one of them. It's 1 in 10. So 1 out of every 10 chunks, which you can just see by F3G in 1.10. 1 out of 10 of these 16 by 16 chunks is a slime chunk where slimes can actually spawn. Now I think that is actually everything. I'll show you the design that I actually did for this, because it's kind of awkward. This is actually the village breeder design. It looks strange, but it works. So before I had it a perfect cube, but the way that I had it, it was kind of canceling itself out. So I was thinking, oh hey, there's an equal number of blocks on both sides, so it's not really a house. So I did fix that by just kind of doing this kind of staircase thing. It seems to work pretty well. And we have a baby. Hi baby, how are you doing? So let me actually go check on the cows and see if they died yet. Yeah. My inventory just got filled with steak. Okay. What else do we have to cover? Well, I might as well show you the Nether stuff. So into the Nether we go. Prepare for a lot of lag because my computer does not like going into the Nether at all. Have about 1 frame, yep, 2 frames, 1 frame, 0 frames. Sorry for the lag. This happens to me every single time I go in. Okay. So, over here, you just have the original place that I just gathered netherrack. This is just where I gather it, because it's easier to mine than cobblestone. Much faster. So I just kind of use that as my building block for the Iron Golem farm. And I might use it for more things in the future, depending on what these new challenges are. Just gotta wait for it to snow. Anyways, let's climb up. So, my portal spawned in a kind of awkward place. I have to do this. Then, over here, there's like this little stairway that I found. That, oh wait. Well, anyways, it goes down there. Before I go over there, let me quickly show you my, the wither killer thing. So let's see. Nothing there. It's not where I want it to go. Wrong place. Good job, me. Okay. So, right up here is the top of the world. You're gonna want a flat surface here. Just kind of place the soul sand like this. Now, older versions this wouldn't work, but in newer versions, then you would just place 3 heads there, and it would spawn. But it would spawn in this block here, which they can't break. Good job, me. Break. They can't break obsidian, not obsidian. They can break obsidian, they can't break bedrock. I'm tired. I'm sorry, it's like midnight. They can't break bedrock, so they just end up shooting at nothing, and you just easily kill them. Pretty neat. In older versions, you'll have to use a piston, but in newer versions, that glitches kind of mess that up. So anyways, let's just continue on to the last part of our journey into the Nether. The Nether Fortress. Karate dude with spiders and a dude walking on water. Words of wisdom. Thank you, Jerb, for those words of wisdom. Anyways, this is the Nether Fortress where I've gathered all my skulls and stuff. It's been griefed quite a bit, as you can tell, but luckily things still spawn. So if we just cross this bridge here, I'm gonna show you, like, hopefully, some stuff. There anything? Nope, nothing's gonna spawn. Of course, because I'm recording, nothing's gonna spawn. But usually there's like wither skeletons here, blazes, more than just pigmen. But yeah, that concludes the Skyblock tour. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Minor Cat, and goodbye.